So let's wait 5 more minutes for the students. So meanwhile, just send your ID and I will share my R screen with you. Okay, so everyone, please open your RStudio windows. And today we're going to practice about some like the starting from the basic things to something new today. So first of all, let's go with the basic things again. And this is just like the repeating thing again and again to get to give you a basic knowledge of the RStudio. So for example, as I told you, how we can add the two numbers, right? So again, if you want to add two numbers, you will just write 2 plus 2 and 2 plus 1 and just there are two ways to run your code. First way is that put your cursor here and then run it like this one. And there is just select this one and run it. And there was one more. Just run this one and control shift and sorry control control and enter or shift and enter, I don't know. Yes, control and enter. If you run press the control and enter, control plus enter, then it will run your code. Okay, so basically we already talked about how to add two numbers, how we can subtract, how we can divide, and how we can make the square, remainder, and what else, the square root, everything we talk about. Okay, so in these basic operators, in basic things, do you have any issue in basic operating things? In basic things, do you have any issue? Please let me know. Okay, so every one of you can add, subtract, and just do basic things, right? Okay, now let's move on to the things, how the things are different. Okay, so I am gonna tell you one thing first. Wait, let me share my screen to you guys, and I will share my other screen with you. Okay, here. Okay, so for now, we talk about the matrices, that how the matrices will work in our studio. Just a minute, give me. Where is my Okay, so if we talk about the basic operators like plus, minus, subtraction, division, or like square root, or raised power, like we talk about these things. And we created array. In our studio, the numbers are of three types. One is array, matrix, and list. Somehow they are almost same. So let's talk about the array. Array can be 1D, sorry, one dimensional, two-dimensional, and three-dimensional arrays. Okay, how you will do this one? For example, you have list of numbers like this one: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is one dimensional. And then comes to 2D. In 2D, you will have numbers like this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this one. So we also say this one as a matrices because it has rows and it has columns, right? And then there is another type. Another type is 3D arrays. What are the 3D arrays? As you, every one of you know, that we have three axes. Let's say this is X, this is Y, and this is Z axis. Now we can also store our data in 3D. How we can store it? For example, we have this box and we cut it into slices like this way, right? We cut. So just imagine you have a bread, you have a piece of the bread. So every loaf of the bread or every slice of the bread, it is showing in the Z direction. Okay, so for example, if you have this bread, so one piece of bread look like this one, and it has data in X direction, it has data in Y direction, and it has data in Z direction as well. So when you combine this all the slices, so it will make you a 3D array. Okay, so it has X numbers in X axis, in Y axis, and then the Z axis, which is this one direction. Okay, is it clear to everyone? We can store our data or our numbers in three different ways. First is 1D, 2D, and 3D. So everything in here, it is array. So one, it is two-dimensional. Mostly we call it a matrix. When it is one-dimensional, we call it as a list, right? So in array, there can be three-dimensional maximum. So we can, in the R Studio, we will play with the numbers either in one direction, two direction, and three direction. For example, I said 1D array. When I ask make a 1D array, so most of the students you will say, okay, sir, I will say a double or a y array. I will make array, give it name, and a function name a double or a y. I will give this one, or I will simple use C is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up till like 10, right? And then it will be saved in my environment somewhere here. So the name is array, and it will show you have 1 to 10, and it is numerical values. In an array, or in a list, you can put it either numericals, numerical value, or you can put it a factor value. Factor value are which called the character value. So always keep in mind vector and the numerical values, they cannot be multiplied. Okay, vector and numerical value cannot be multiplied or subtract because vector is a kind of a character things, and you cannot multiply or add it with the number like 1, 2, 3, or 4 like this way. Okay, so then we go to and in the array we learn about the basic of the thing, like how to make a sequence, repeat the sequence, or making the numbers, or like this way we just make like different kind of things. We learn basic things as well. Okay, and in matrix we talk about the like the rank of matrix. What should be the matrix rank, like 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a 2 by 2. We can check the order of it, or order or the rank. We can check the location of a particular value in this one in the matrix, and we can add it, we can subtract it, we find the determinant of it, we find the adjoint of it, we find the A inverse, and like this one. And we learned how we can make the diagonal matrix and identity matrix. Okay, so we talk about these things. These are just the simple and basic things that we learn. Okay, so may I ask to you guys, one of you student, who can share his screen with me? Okay, who wanna share his or her screen with me, whose internet is really good? Any one of you? Anyone? Okay, if no anyone, so I will choose a student. Let me ask. Okay, let me ask to who should go? Okay, so there is a student named Pepito. Pepito, can you hear us? No. Okay, so another student, Darren. Darren, can you hear us? Okay, so Darren is not as well. And then next is Anna. Anna, can you hear my sir? But I am only using my mobile laptop for both laptop and okay. Okay, so Anna, can you hear me? Can you share your screen with us? I wanna see like how you guys are working. Any one of you want to share? Okay, sir, I have problem with the connection. Okay, who has a good connection? There is no one having a good connection. Let's ask the Rojas. Can Rojas, can you share your screen? You have a good connection, right? So you can share the screen. Okay, so if you don't have lab art studio, how you will? Okay, so Don Ben Sig he wanna share. Okay, so I will make you the co-host and wait, um okay, okay, now you can share your screen, Don. Okay, so you are using like this way. You are not using the you are using virtual like what is this? Okay, okay, that look good. That look better. Okay, so in here you can see that this student Don he had a lot of practice. So can you make it bigger? Our studio one, just our studio one. Yeah, make it bigger. Okay, so in here I wanna see scroll it down, scroll down. Okay, so now tell the students how you can make a 3 by 3 matrix. Just any 3 by 3 matrix. Any. Just just write it now. Yes. Make any 3 by 3. So okay, let me tell you. Go down. Yeah, okay. So write matrix MAT. Yes. So whenever you write matrix, it will pop up that this is matrix. Okay, just click on the matrix. Okay, and now it is showing you that data, it asks you number of rows, number of columns by rows, and the dimension names. Okay, so first of all, you have to give the data. So for example, if you want to take a 3 by 3 matrix, you have to give at least 9 values. Okay, so can you give at any 9 values? Okay, Don, instead of writing with this one, just write 1 and semicolon and 9. 1, yes. Okay, so it is the same thing. Either you put 1 to 9 or this one. When you put 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma, you have to put C because you are making list. Okay, I will tell you again. Okay, now give the number of rows. 3. Now you don't need to give the number of columns because it automatically he will think that in our studio it will think okay, so 3 rows, of course it will make 3 columns as well. So now you want by rows or by column, by rows or by column, by rows, yes, is equal to what? True. Yes. You can either write TRUE or you can just write T. You can just write T is the same thing. No worries. Okay. And can you give the name of your matrix? Give the name of your matrix on your name with your name. No, 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 not this one. Just remove this one. Remove this one. Remove the comma after T. Remove the comma after T. Okay, so go give the name of this matrix. You know how to give the name? to this matrix. Yes. Write your name. Write your name. Just write your. Okay, great. Now, basic he made a matrix which have 9 elements, and it is 3 by 3 matrix. Can you please run it? Okay, now in the environment section, can you go in environment section? Environment section. No, this is console section. This is environment section. Okay, this is your environment. Yes, when he clicked, now he made a matrix 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So by rows mean it will go from in a row wise direction. It will not go and in the column wise. So basic, can you do it like again? Go back and by rows put it false. Put it false. F. Yes. Okay, now run. Okay, so now it is going 1 2 3. You can see it is going column wise. It is not going the row wise. Okay, now go back again. Okay, so I also want that instead of 1 to 9, can you try to write 1 comma 2 1 comma 3? Can you put like this way? Yes. Yes, but in here you have to put the what you can say, the operator C, because you are giving the data. Yes, put the C, not here. No. Yeah, inside this one C bracket. No, not this bracket, not this bracket. The round bracket. Yes, good. And after 9, put this one and close the bracket. Yeah. Now C1 to C bracket 1 comma 2 comma until 9 and bracket close. It is a list. So either you can create 1 semicolon 9, or you can put C 1 2 3 4 until 9. Okay, it is the same thing. It is the same thing. So if I am the person who is developing code, I will prefer 1 comma 9, 1 semicolon 9, because it is more easier. So for your understanding, I'm just telling you, you can also make it this way. So can you run this one? Okay, now this is a matrix. Okay, so similarly, you can make a matrix 100 by 100. Can you make 100 by 100 matrix? Let's see how you make 100 by 100 matrix. 100 by 100. It is 10 by 10. Okay, anyways, it is 10 by 10 matrix. You can see. And now if we want to make 100 by 100, then number of rows will be, yes, correct. Now run. Okay, so great. Now it will be, yes, correct. So it will be like this way. It will have this one. But if you go with 100 by 100, you have to add like one more zero, I guess. 100 cross 100 is 10 raised to power 4. One more zero. Add one more zero. Yes, here. Okay, now you can see that it is 100 by 100 matrix. Okay, is it clear to everyone that how we can make the matrix? Okay, that's great. So now go back in this activity. Yes. Now, what if I want to see what is the for example 50th, what is the value in 50th row and the 11th column? 50th row and 11th column. Can you tell me? Can you try to? Okay, wait. I will tell you. Do you have any idea, any guess? For example, if I want to ask, hey, Bansi, what is the value in 50th row and 51 column? How you will find that value? Okay, so if I ask you, you will say, okay, sir, you will write Bensig, Ben. Yeah, you will write your column, your matrix name. And no, you will not put this one. You will put square bracket, not this one. Yes, this one, and write the number of row first, number of row. No, just the 51. I am asking 51 or 50, comma. Yeah, 51. Great. And now run. Okay, so you can see the value is 4050, right? 40, it is 40, right? So it will be your value. If I want to ask you what is the value, first row, first column, it should be 1. First row, first column, it should be 1, right? If I ask what is the value 100 comma 100, like 100 row 100 column, what it should be. Now you can locate any value. Okay, for example, if I say, hey Bansing, what is the where 4951 value lie, where, how you will find, and then he will write which, which, no, which, yes, click here first, the first one, yeah, and then you have to write your matrix name. Yes, is equals to, no, double equals to a particular value. I am asking what, which value I am asking. I am asking 4951. Okay, click run this one. Okay, so in here it shows me that if you convert it into list, the 5050 value will be this one. Okay, it is not showing us exact value of not showing the dimension, but it's showing that this value exists in somewhere in your matrix. Okay, so if I ask you, tell me how many values are greater than 30 in this matrix. How many values? So instead of double equal sign, you will write greater than 30. Which, yes, greater than 30. Greater than or equal to great, yes, run this one. Okay, it will tell you all the values on this location. It will be greater than or equals to 30 in this places. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, thank you for your sharing the screen. Now you can just stop sharing, and then I will share my screen now. Okay, thank you for sharing again. And now let me share my RStudio. Okay, in here, okay, so I usually like the white theme. So now there is one interesting thing that we're gonna learn for today. Let me. Okay, so today we will learn how to make the function in R. How to make function in R. Okay, so what are the function? So for example, plus, minus, subtraction, these are the functions, right? But they are built in within our RStudio. They are built in. But sometimes if I want to repeat the same thing again and again and again, then I want to make a particular function. For example, if I want to see, okay, what will be the area of the circle if it has this radius? So you wanna write like you wanna write something like just write RAD and put the radius value of this one, and it will give you some area. It will give you some area. I want to make something like that, but it will show some error, right? It will show you some error. So how you gonna make it? Or I want to say that whenever I write the three different numbers, I write three different number, it give the summation of these three numbers. What I will do, right? So sometimes we want to make our own functions. Okay, so now this is very important thing that we're gonna make our new function. Okay, so for example, I want to find the area of circle. So let's say my radius is equals to 5 meters or whatever, 5 units. And what will be the area? My area will be equals to pi multiplied by r. R is equal to my radius, RAD, and raised to power 2, right? So let me run it. This one, my radius is 5 and area is equals to, area is 78.53981634. But sometimes I want that, okay, if I want, okay, 6, and then again I have to run this one again, the area will be this one. So I want to repeat, I want to find the radius as I want to find the area with multiple radius. So what I'm gonna do, I will make my own function, right? So what I'm gonna do, so I will write name. So I will say that, for example, seek radius, sorry, area function. Okay, I give the name of the function to this one, and then I will save it like, I will say func function. And then what is my input? My input will be always radius, RAD. Okay, and then I will close the bracket in here like this way. Sorry. And then I will define that my radius is equals to, oh sorry, my area is equals to okay, and then return. Okay, now you will see I create my own function. Its name is basic area function. Okay, so if I want to find my area of any circle with radius, I can find. Okay, how? You will write BEN. See, it is automatically over there. And then it will ask you inside here, it will ask you what is the radius. I will say radius is equals to 6. Once you write this radius, it will give you directly area. If the radius is 100, it will give you the direct area, right? So now you don't have to write these two lines again and again and again. You just make this one, run it first time, and you don't need to run it again and again. It is automatically saved here. So now whenever you run this code, you will get the area. Is it difficult? Okay, let's see the structure again. Let's see the structure again. So in here, there is first structure is you have to give the name of your function. Okay, so maybe you want to give the name, maybe okay, Rojas, she made this function, okay, and then give the name to this particular function, and then write the name function. Okay, so there is one thing, you are give anything, like for example you put r here, you put r. So whenever this is the middle bracket, if you go in here, you have to put this r same like this one here, here, because this is your input. In this bracket you will put the inputs. These are r, and then it will take this r in here, solve it, and it will return your area. Okay, or sometimes you can say that I want to, in my answer I want area, comma, I want r as well. Okay, so let's see what it will return. I'm sorry. It will return, I guess now it will return two things. My function name is changed. See, now it is giving you area, this one, and it is giving you radius, this one. Okay, is it clear? So let's try, let's give a chance to you that you will make. So make a function, okay, make a function to add three numbers. Okay, can you make a function, like for example if I have numbers 1 2 3, I will just write something like x x x and give 1 2 and 3, and then it will give me the summation of this one. Can anyone make it like this way? Okay, do it, just think and try to follow this rule. So what I'm gonna think, okay, so I will say, I will give the name sum of numbers. I give a name, and then I put this one. So I will say function. Now I am going to make a function, and in function it will ask what numbers you want. I will say I have three numbers, first a, b, and c. I have these three numbers, and then you have this bracket, and now you will say some numbers. This name and this name should be different. Okay, you give the name to this function, and then you, inside this bracket, this is like for example this is the brain of this particular code, and then you will say okay, a plus b plus c. Okay, and return no. Okay, and now you run this one. Now whenever I give the name sum of numbers, sum of number, number. Okay, now it is asking A, B, and C. A is equals to maybe 2, B is equals to 4, C is equals to 7. Now it is giving me direct sum. I don't need to write again and again the numbers. So I make my own function in here. Okay, so please tell me if it is easy or I need more time. You guys need more time to practice it. Do you have any question? This one? Okay, so please practice this one. Try to understand this one. I will give you 5 minutes. Just try to understand what this is doing, what we are doing. Can you send me the can you send me the code in the Zoom? Let's see where is your error. Okay, wait, let me copy. Okay, so one, you cannot run in or until unless you create it. Okay, first you have to create it. It is not by default in there. First you have to make and run it in your RStudio. Then once you run, it will be saved in your RStudio. So for example, if I want that instead of summing, I want to return that function that will add first two numbers and subtract into the third. So what I will do like this one, and then I will run this code. And now whenever I will run this one, sum of number, it will give me a different value. See, 2 plus 4 minus 7, it is equal to -1. Or I want to say, okay, instead of first minus this one and then minus this one and then run this one. Okay, now see, it is -9. So sometimes it is not necessary that you put A, B, or C. It is not necessary. You will just put this one. It will also give you the same. So it will automatically consider the first value is A, the second is B, and the third is 7. Okay, so many students, they are sending me their art codes in here, but I really want you understand it, what is going on. Just don't copy paste and run it. Just try to understand what's going on in here. The functions in R, it is really, really important. You can create your own functions there. Okay, so let's say we make a function. Okay, make a function over a 3 by 3 matrix that give you a inverse. Can you make a function over a 3 by 3 matrix that you just give the matrix and it will give you A inverse? Can you make it? Okay, let's see who gonna make it first and let me know. Okay, 5 minutes for you. Try to make a function that you just give the matrix and the answer will be A inverse. You don't need to find the A adjoint of A, no determinant. It will just give directly the A inverse. Can you make a function? Okay, let's see who will make first and then we will make it together. So John, let me see what's the issue. Sum of function is equals to, just press escape. Just press escape in the console. John, just press in here, press escape like this one, and then try to run. Okay, there are students, they made function is equal to this one and matrix is equal to return. No, I am not asking a matrix. I am asking to make a function over 3 by 3 matrix that will give you A inverse. Okay, there is one student, he made this one. Okay, so there is a one student who make this code. Okay, let's try to investigate what is it. So there is a student who made this code that A inverse, like, okay, A inverse is equal to function of A, and inverse adjoint of A divided by determinant of A return inverse. Good. But the thing is, what is A? When you will run this code, it will save your things in here. Okay. So how you will no, I don't want this one. We don't want this one. I just want I write A, I and B and give the matrix like sorry, 1 to 9, sorry, 1 to 9, and it give me A inverse. Will it give me A inverse? It's not giving me A inverse. Can you fix it? Can you fix this? Please try to fix it. Okay, let's meanwhile. No, no. This is not correct. Another one, Bill Allen. It's not correct. The one you sent me. No, 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 no. Okay, it look interesting. Okay, there's a student, Ranzo. I think it is correct. Maybe. Let me check. Okay, there is a student. He made this one. Okay, what he did, he made us function, and in function he write A, S, D, F, G. Okay, great. He made these values and inverse adjoint of matrix. Okay, so he made a matrix in here, and okay, adjoint of this one. Okay, great. Maybe it will work. So let's see if I write MAT and sorry, MAT, and it is asking me giving the values like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And then I will get the matrix. Could not find the packages and see what was the name of that package. I forgot. For that joint. Do you know what was the package to install for to get the a joint of A? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, R conics. Okay, R. Okay, I have to turn it on. Okay, now I think it will work. Okay, great. Now it worked. See, so what's the name? The student. So whenever you give this one, just make name different, like Matt I and V. Okay, so it is better, and then Matt I and V. Okay, good. Now it's working good. So, for example, if I change, let's say, change it 0, and then run it, it will be a different value. Good. Okay, so what I feel is that function. Okay, so let me make my function as well. Okay, so what I said, that make a function in which we put the matrix and it will give us the A inverse. Okay, so what I am gonna do, I will write name. Okay, let's say shop. inverse code. I give the name, and then I will add function, and it is 3 by 3 column, 3 by 3, so I have to give 9 values, right? So I will give like a b sorry b c d e f g and h I. So I give 9 values in here. Now this bracket. Okay, so in here I have, first I will make the matrix inside this one. I will say, let's say mat A is equals to matrix matrix matrix, and C is equals to A B C D E F G H I. These will be my inputs. It will copy the same inputs from here. This will be in my this one, and number of row will be equals to 3. I don't care if the matrix is generated via by rows or by column. I don't care. Okay. So this, what it will do, it will first create the matrix. Okay. Then I want determinant of A. So I will say det of A is equals to det. You will just write the determinant of matrix A. And control V. So what I'm gonna, first I create a matrix in first row, then this matrix will take the input from here, and after I create a matrix, it will find the determinant of A in here, and finally it will, and then it will find at the joint of A. What will be the adjoint of A? So I have A D J adjoint of mat A, and finally it will give me A inverse. Inverse A is equals to adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. Control. Okay, and finally what we want in return. In return, you have to put what you want. You want A inverse, right? If you want adjoint, then put it in adjoint. If you want A inverse, then put it A inverse. Okay, so this one is my code. Again, first I create matrix. This matrix will take input from here. Okay, it will take input from here, and then it will create a matrix of 3 by 3. Okay, and let's say number of CO. So and CO equals 3. Just add. And then after that, it will create a matrix, then find its determinant, find its adjoint, then find its A inverse, and then return this one. Okay, so this is my code is complete, and run it. So whenever I write SHAF inverse code, and I will write ABCD, so I will write that 1 5 7 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10. Okay, so now I run this one. Now it is giving me A inverse directly here. Okay. So is it difficult? it is difficult to make the code. Please ask me question if you are still struggling. Please ask me the question. So let me know if you have any question in this thing. Okay, so you don't have, just go in here, install, click install and find RCON. Over there you will find and then install it. Okay, let me see the students who made the course. Um, hmm. Okay, so there is a student named Athena. Can you hear me? Athena, can you hear me? Okay, no answer. Okay, and Crystal, can you hear me? There is a one student, Crystal, David, any one of you? Yes, but I want to see the other students. The other students, they are not responsive. Fatia, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you share your screen with me? Please share your screen with me, the R Studio screen.
I can't share my screen, sir.
Why? Why you cannot share? Try it again. Okay, so wait, let me stop sharing first and you can share. Okay, now share. Okay, great. So you made a matrix A is equals to. Okay, so there is one error you are doing again. So go to line number 184. Line number 184. Okay, so in here, she gave the name of the function. And then she write function and matrix. But she write matrix, but she didn't define the matrix within this. We don't need this one. Uh, from line number 189 to 91, just delete it. From 89 to 91. Yes, I don't need it. Okay. So now let me clear the things. She write matrix over there, right? Function, bracket close, bracket start, and yes, in here, you write matrix. But where you define the matrix? Where you define the matrix within the code? You didn't define anywhere, right?
Yes,
Where
sir.
is your matrix? Okay, so one thing, it will be very tricky for you. For example, if you want to check your code is working or not, just select adjoint of A until the matrix. No, over there, line 185. Yeah, yes. And select from adjoint to matrix. Just select this one. Yes, like this one. Okay, great. Yeah. And go there and run. Go up there. See, it is asking you that there is an error, right? It is asking you it is error. There is something over there. So you have to define your matrix. So go there. You have to build the matrix within this matrix, within this code. How you will make the matrix here? For making matrix, yes. Now you will give some values. Okay, great. Now she gave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We need 9 values. Okay, because in matrix, it depends on the numbers. Okay, now she will make a matrix. Now make a matrix, right? Matrix. Now write yes, Matri. Okay, A is fine. Anything is okay. A is equals to matrix. C is equals to good. A, B, C, D until yes. Okay, and next. Yes, number of rows is equal to 3. Number of columns is equals to 3 by. Okay, great. True. Now she defined A, and now okay, great. A inverse determinant of A. That's it. And return. Now run. Now run this function. Yes. Now it is running, and see functions over there. It is now write I inverse underscore matrix. Yes. Yes. Now it is asking A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So give the 9 numbers. Any 9 numbers. Now you can see the inverse in here. Okay. So whenever whenever you will do this one, whenever you make a function in line number 184, you have to give the input values. These input values cannot be a matrix, correct? Because the matrix itself, we have to create the matrix itself. Okay, so thank you for sharing. You can stop sharing now. I hope this thing is clear to everyone. Okay, so let's try to make another function. What else? What can be? So make a function. Okay, now make a function that will give area of a square. Okay, that will give you area of square. Can you make this function? Okay, for example, I want to find the area of a square. So what I have to do, like if the length is 5, then it will be 5 by 5. 5 by 5, right? So answer will be 25, right? So let me make a function. So I will say area of square is equals to what? Area of a square dependent on the sides, and both sides are equal. So we don't need A and B. We need just A. Okay, I will say just A, and I will put this bracket. Sorry, this bracket, and then I will write area is equals to A cross A, or I can say a square, right? And then what I want return, give me answer of the area. Okay. And then let's run it. Okay, I didn't close it. I did. Return this one. This one is closed. Okay, where is my error? Okay, sorry, I didn't. I forgot to. Okay, now. Okay, area of square and just give the 5. Answer should be 25. Answer should be like 9. You want. Okay, let's see some students and okay, good, good students. You guys are, I think, learning well. Okay, so now your one last activity for today is that make a function such that if I give the area of circle, it will give me parameter of the circle. Again, I will repeat, make a function that in such a way that if I put the area of circle, it will give me parameter of the circle. You know the parameter, right? Okay, so just make it and let me know how I can. Meanwhile, I will also try to find. Yes, circumference, correct. Okay, there is a student Abigail. Copy and let's paste here. Okay, he made a parameter function r2 by r. No, 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 no. I was asking make a function such that if I give the area of the circle, it give me the circumference of the circle. It is not area. You are giving the radius. I want the relationship between circumference and the area. If I know the area, then give me the circumference. Okay, there is one more. One more. Let's see how to. Okay, so square root, you will just write SQRT, square root. This is square root function, SQRT. Okay, so there is a other students, copy, and okay, parameter is the equal function of area, great. So first you will say parameter function is equal to 2 into square root of pi or a, and return. Oh, that's great. That's great. I think it will work. So if I put 4, if I put the area in here, it will give me the circumference, right? It will give me the circumference. Okay, let's check online if uh your is calculate is correct. Hmm. Okay, I think this is right. And what else? Another student. Let me check. Radius is equals to square root of pi. Okay, I think there is, okay. Okay, you are giving it's 25. Let's see who's should be. Oh, good. You both have same answer. Okay. Okay. So now, any question, any doubts in making function? I think we spent enough time to make function in our. Please let me know if you have any question. No question? Okay, if you guys don't have any question. Okay, so I hope if you guys have any question, please send me the email or just chat me in the Google group. And meanwhile, you have to try these functions like at least 10 times. Okay, just make 10 different functions. Just think in your mind how what functions you can make, like just make any objectives, like okay, if I give the circumference, give me the area. What if I want then other thing, if I want I give the circumference, give the area, or like if I give the three sides of the triangle, give me the area, like this one. Can you please try to do it as your home practice, just for your practice? Okay, maybe you will learn more in this one. Okay, so let's end this class for today, and I hope that you learned something today for are, and let's do more practice in our next class, and also try to um, work on our theory class as well. Okay, so I will end the class for today, and please take care. See you next week. Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Bye, sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.